On August 14, 1947, a significant event occurred in South Asian history, the independence of Pakistan. Here are some keynotes and stories from that day. 1. Independence of Pakistan. Creation of Pakistan. On August 14, 1947, Pakistan was born as an independent nation following the partition of British India. The partition led to the creation of two separate states, India and Pakistan. Pakistan was established as a Muslim-majority nation while India remained a secular state with a Hindu majority. Jinnah's vision. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the leader of the All India Muslim League, played a pivotal role in the creation of Pakistan. His vision was to establish a separate state where Muslims could live according to their own customs and religious practices. Independence Day celebrations. The first Independence Day was marked by celebrations across the newly formed Pakistan. There were flag-hosting ceremonies, speeches by leaders, and widespread jubilation among the people. Karachi, the first capital of Pakistan, was the center of these celebrations. Point 2. Partition and its aftermath. Mass migration. The partition led to one of the largest mass migrations in human history, with millions of Hindus, Sikhs, and Muslims crossing the newly drawn borders to reach their respective countries. This migration was accompanied by widespread violence, riots, and a significant loss of life. The refugee crisis. The mass movement of people created a refugee crisis, with many displaced families struggling to find shelter, food, and security. Refugee camps were set up, but the conditions were often dire. The partition also triggered brutal communal violence, particularly in the Punjab region. Both sides committed atrocities, leading to a deep scar in the history of both nations. Point 3. Political and social challenges. Boundary disputes. The Radcliffe Line, which demarcated the boundaries between India and Pakistan, was hastily drawn and led to disputes over territories, most notably Kashmir, a conflict that continues to impact relations between India and Pakistan. Governance and integration. Pakistan faced immediate challenges in establishing a government and integrating various provinces and regions into a unified nation. The leadership had to navigate through a lack of resources, infrastructure, and experience in self-governance. Cultural impact. The partition not only reshaped the political map but also had a profound impact on the cultural and social fabric of the region. Families were divided and long-standing communities were torn apart, leading to a sense of loss and nostalgia that still resonates. Personal stories and narrative. As survivors' accounts. Many personal stories emerge from this period, depicting the harrowing experiences of those who survived the partition. These stories often highlight the resilience of individuals in the face of extreme adversity. Literature and cinema. The events of 1947 have been extensively portrayed in literature, cinema, and art. Works like Train to Pakistan by Khushwant Singh and Thomas by Bisham Sani provide poignant insights into the human cost of partition. Legacy of partition. The legacy of August 14, 1947 continues to influence the political and social dynamics of South Asia. The memories of partition are passed down through generations, shaping the identities and narratives of both India and Pakistan. These stories and notes encapsulate the complexity and significance of August 14, 1947, a day that marked both the birth of a new nation and the beginning of a challenging and tumultuous period in the history of South Asia.